Hey, you might be wondering why there was such a long delay in this part. That's because some of my footage got recorded and didn't record the actual gameplay. So here's a little bit of a preview. Um, so we're going to show you something interesting I found here. You're going to notice this little wall. So see how that shadow does not line up? Yeah, you can walk in that. You'll throw into monsters here, so be careful about that. It doesn't have too much of an application. There is a use. So I'm going to walk up here and show that it's for any of these spots, the shadow is fine here, so you can't walk on it. I've only been able to walk up, not down, from the other facing it. I think the black's outlined the collision box from RPG Maker. Not sure. Haven't been able to get to work in the fence at all. I didn't really try the rocks and trees too much, but I figured with everything else, it just doesn't work. So, let me get a warding glove. Let's walk down. I can't remember where this spot is. Okay, so I'm gonna. Oh, here it is. Okay, so see this normal chest? Normally we'd have to walk in, go around, but we can use this as a little shortcut, which is really convenient for us, and then we can just go into the cave. For the boss, you're going to need some special equipment. You can't get the shoulder pads, but you will have the Harmony pin, and the Angel Wing. Harmony pin is going to stop you from taking damage from Malice. He has Entangle, which will just stun lock and kill you. And then Angel Wing, which is basically a stun lock, because Craze just makes you attack every turn, so you can't block. The strategy just doesn't work. But you can get it to work. This boss took me a couple tries. My game also crashed after my second attempt, I believe. I'm probably going to clip in the audio because I was very tilted. So be careful. I don't think... This is the only time the game's ever actually crashed for me, so... Really weird. Hopefully part 3 is not that long, and I'm not definitely looking at the timestamp right now at all. It's very gross how much footage I have to edit down. All right, let's get my live reaction to the game crashing. Holy moly! No! The game crashed! The game... Oh no! It... Oh... Crash! Oh. Alright, so now that we've beaten the wolf, we just can walk through the desert, because it's mandatory to do that. I tried several times trying to get through there and skip the wolf fight. Trust me. You get through, you just use your glyphing ward and you walk through just like in my guide video. The boss, however, has this neat quirk to it. So he's a robot, and I thought you could poison him, because you can poison just any boss in this game, and he'd be super easy. It took me 17 minutes to beat him. I beat him, but it took me 17 minutes. So you don't poison him. What you do is a long grind session to get the HPs, because mobs, and you just slowly but surely whittle out a win. Here's it at probably at least 700% speed. Since we're killing some time while I'm showing that, this is in fact possible, and that I am in fact just an idiot as you watch me slowly do 20 damage at a time, trying to poison him and unable to fail. I have some updates on the block glitch. So if you were noticing when I was doing the fast forward, getting all the bone spice and whatnot for the HP from mobs, MOTH, not mobs, although level ups from mobs get you HP. If you were very noticing or very observant, you would notice when I blocked, my SP went up. It's replicatable. It happens when he uses the demonic charge. So I'm not even getting hit. I'm not even targeted. So the idea of what might be going on, it can't be negative damage. And I'm not being targeted. So I think it might be a leaked memory glitch. RPG Maker 15 uses Ruby as its programming languages previously, and it moved to Java. And the thing is, there's updates between making it, so because there's DLC, I think they were on different versions. So the conflicts don't resolve, or how everything's set up. So it might have worked in a previous edition and no longer works. So the developers got screwed. It's really weird. The glitch keeps getting weirder and weirder. I've been able to get it on other monsters. I'm astonished. Also, if this boss could stop using heal, I would be able to kill him. Like right about now. Yeah! I'm not entirely sure what's going on. Right here. As you can see, this cloak there. You can also see the red, like that's where Alexis's character would be. On right. What? I'm trying to... So that could be her yellow spikes. Yeah, it literally was just stacking these. Oh, I need to go knock these people out. I already got this. Come here. 10 seconds later. Alright, so we got the Tactician's Tome, and now we can just be Lon, which is going to be super helpful in this run. There's going to be a number of great items here. None of the mobs dropping anything here that are particularly useful from my recollection. Looks like we're not really taking any damage here, so that's going to be super helpful. But anyways, I'm just going to try and flee. Can't run. So I'll probably speed through this section a little bit, but you should just know that there are some spices that we're going to get at the end, which is going to be pretty good, and the Ask God key, which is going to get us a shoulder pad and a miracle loot, which is bugged for Lon, but we could see if it changes with just him later at some point. So that will be that. Obviously, coming up, we have the boss fight. This is just another generic boss fight. He's going to have 2 allies with him. It's not one of those where I just kill the boss and we win. The other guys leave, so I'm going to have to take these guys out with me. It's important to make sure you have your stun pendants on, otherwise he's just going to stun lock you. Other than that, he's fairly easy. These guys don't really do any damage other than the talks. There's some close calls here. but it's fairly reasonable. V-shape obviously hurts. We can get there. Our high magic stat is really paying off, along with that additional HP grind I did with the moths. The only annoying thing here is we're kind of running out of SP. I can't use osmosis to drain it back when I have 0, so I have to do that because of hypnotic hit. So once he stops doing that, we'll be fine. I can just peptide and just nuke him. Toxic Curse will work in this fight, so dot damage is really good. Dot, of course, meaning damage over time. If you're unfamiliar with that gaming term, that's what it means. This fight is really close, so if I was to do this again, I would recommend probably 2, maybe 3 levels. Because with each level, we're getting a free defensive stat and offensive, because magic is both. And we're not hitting them with basic attacks. So it would also give me an extra like 100 HP to work with, which is just kind of convenient for when those big attacks hit. But as you can see, we're just winning these fights, no problemo. And then we don't have to worry about our teammates being revived because they're not with us. It's very convenient. So I went ahead and went back. I can record, make sure I'm safe, and there's obviously the spices I need to get as well, like a smart person. So I went here and decided to do it much later because I wanted to see what the game would say. Because there's normal urgency. It's like, no, you can't go here. Well, it's just me, so whatever. And we just walk through. This is going to get to the beginning, so I just walk back. And then we can finally get to the boss after this chest. This boss is pretty easy, minus the fact he has an execute. We don't have a sacred mirror, which means we can just die instantly. That is something the boss can do. It took me 2 tries because of that. Other than that, very doable. Yeah, that's really all. I made sure to unequip everything from Xanthus because it occurred to me I didn't do that. And that accessory is okay, you might say. Wanted to save to make sure I don't have to really go through all that. And we're going to go through to the throne room. And we're going to go ahead and get to this boss fight and fight him. I'm also going to have this at a sped up speed, probably 300% or higher. And we're going to go ahead and try and save our sister. Note, the boss can be skipped the phase. You can just beat him in this like a bandit form. And then it's just done. You just win. We won't be fortunate enough to get that, but we're still going to get a W, and as the gamers say, we take those. So, let's head on over to the ice cave, and we'll do a couple of pit stops on the way there just to make sure we're well equipped and we have all of our options open. Slight note here. He wasn't available until after we beat our fellow assassin. So you have to complete this area before you can learn dual wielding. I don't think I'm going to learn dual wielding in this particular run. I can always come back if I find I need it, but I don't think I will. So that's that. So right here, you can kind of see me screwing around, walk with the walls, and in the top left-hand corner, you can see game properties. This is how the game's buttons are all programmed, and I'm trying to figure out to see if I like hold a button down to see if I can like clip through a wall to see what's behind you, because it's deliberately blocked off. There's like no way to get through, and I looked a little bit online. Admittedly, not like super hard, but more than I normally would, and found nothing. That doesn't actually exist, so I gave it my best shot to see what was behind you, and I couldn't do it. Alright, so it's boss hunting time. We did all the prep work. I gained like a level or two through this, and it's actually really easy. So the last boss fight, I said we couldn't just use osmosis because they'll have this special SP, gain SP ability, and I'll just gain it all back. However, the Will-O-Wisp doesn't have that property. You use it right away, doesn't do anything the entire fight. Really easy. Hard part, stun locking from Cerberus. That's it. That's it. You just gotta survive, and then you ice bolt this guy to death. And then it's just easy. GG. Also, text boxes from people not in our party, always very comical. Welcome back to this section. This should be the last section until the next chapter, I think. So I did some things. Alright, so I did buy us one of the weapons. Got this by the little camp. Of course, my guide knew how I got that. There's the hypno wire. And this, a couple other decks. This was for the old walls in case there's something bugged the other one. Winning cantrip, more regen, feebling, hypno hit, order death. Just other. Excuse me there. What our characters looking like so far. I got a lot of defense ups when I was going to the Arcane Tower, which I did not beat the boss. I got blinding cantrip into blinding cantrip, so I was just ensnared into Order of Death and just died. And decided if I'm gonna do it, I'm gonna have to wait to get a Sacred Mirror anyways. I got the Wormwood and got the, and didn't really do much. There's a couple other stats. We got some spice for 20 more SP. I think there's like an agility spice in there as well, but I ended up like killing enough crabs to get like 10 defense ups, so that's why my character has almost as much defense as magic, despite me not splitting it that way. I mean, that's a 30 gap right there. 3 divided by 5 is at least 6. It's crazy. Anyways. We're here. Go through the ice cave. It's gonna be pretty simple. We're just gonna speed through it. Arctic badges, not worth it. As I'm zooming through, it says no matter ice stones and something we need. Look, I'm missing something here. Nope, I am not, so right, toxic blind. Okay, that hit. Cold snap did not hit. See if he's doing about 100 damage and I'm healing about 100. Basically taking 28. No. Alright, I'm gonna try this a couple more times. Why not? Wait, what? Wait, what? This is a neutral turn? I thought it was a magic test this whole time. Oh no, we're cracked. We're cracked. We're cracked. We're cracked. Cracked! Okay, we're gonna do this. 27 damage. Oh. So we should just have the damage. Not gonna have anything better than this. Nope. Actually, basically make us immune to her magic damage, and then do bonk. Two cold snaps, good luck. Okay. What's this? No damage, let's go. 4,000 damage. No damage. 4,000 damage. What's 3 points? I don't know why it's doing that and then not going off. I don't mind because it's obviously me, but I'm a little... Maybe it's because my magic's so high? Oh no, I took 33 damage. I need more magic. Oh no. And this is why you do it when you're around this range. We can't grab the mute horn quite yet. There we go. I won't be blinder anymore. Ooh, 63. Oh. Doesn't hit. It's whatever. Tidal wave. Oh no. Not sure if that's doing damage. I'm just paranoid at this point that like the game is being wonky. Of course. Out the blizzard while I'm blind. Let's go. Well, at least it's gonna be put to some better use. I'm going to be power blocking versus Terminus. I'm curious if I'm gonna get the same SP effect. Boom! Oh, really boring boss fight, really easy. No grinding was necessary here. I think I took all level just to be on the safe side. And when I was looking at this, I was like level 22 Lon when I was playing my guide. I'm really not that much higher leveled, and Lon didn't have the luck charm then, so I've been doing about the same amount of fighting. I'd be a couple levels higher if I did all those fights on the way to the safe crystal and I just instead of fleeing. So pretty easy. There's going to be some potential difficulty. If you recall, later in the story, we won't be playing as Lon. And it's in 2 locations. And that's what's going to be difficult. Oh, there we go. I leveled up, so I couldn't tell if my SP was gonna go up. I'm a protagonist. I'm not supposed to die. Bleh. This part I am concerned about. I haven't been buying spells or anything for anyone. So this is why we're going this, in case this is a soft lock. But anyways, chapter 4, we're gonna see if we can get to the end boss here. 3 chapters so far have been more than doable. There's been some difficulties, especially in chapter 2, and there's a weird hard spot in chapter 3. So best of luck. I hope you have a swell day, swell week, swell year, whatever. You know, look at the next video if you want. Take care.